This easy, everyday, natural makeup routine is one of my favorites. I know that you're going to truly enjoy this and learn a lot, so get your makeup bag out and let's get ready together. I'm excited you're here. So the first thing we want to do is have clean, really good exfoliated skin, which I do. And I have taken care of my skincare routine this morning. The Mary Kay foundation primer that has SPF 15 in it. So we're gonna use that first. Take it right on the nose, cheeks, forehead, and chin. And then take it and get it fully blended around the face. We're gonna do foundation. So I am using Beige N200 from the Mary Kay Matte 3D collection. And it is a time-wise foundation. So it has some great benefits to being age fighting. So I'm in my 30s and that's what I prefer. Even before I was in my 30s, let's not lie to anyone, I was using age fighting. And then I'm taking it and just blending with this foundation brush everywhere so I can just make sure all the foundation has this nice even layer all over my face. And then what I'm gonna do is I go back with my beauty blender, and this allows me to have fuller coverage. So I take this beauty blender and it's wet and damp, allow a little bit more coverage in the T-zone. Blender has a flat end and a pointy end. And so with doing this, it allows me to be able to use it multiple ways, so multi-purpose. And there we go. There's that foundation, and I just have it fully blended all over. Next is I go ahead and I just start contouring my face or cover up any breakouts that I have. So I have a light beige concealer. This is the Mary Kay Perfecting Concealer that I'm using, and I just have a spot right here underneath my bottom lip, kind of to the left side. And I'm gonna take the top, so it has that peak of that blender, and just take it right here and just blend right over there to make sure it covers really nicely, and it does, so that's good. It kind of takes the red out. Then I'm gonna take my light concealer. So this is the Deep Ivory Concealer in the Perfecting Concealer for Mary Kay, and I'm taking it right here on the inner part of my eye and the side of the nose, and right here to the side of my eye and brow, and pulling it up into the hairline so it creates this natural lift. So obviously we want to have a lifted, sculpted face. I'm gonna take my little tiny blender. I love a little blender, how cute. So I'm gonna take this blender. This is wet as well, very damp. It's not wet, it's dampened, you guys. Damp, damp, damp. Take it right through here, get that inner corner, and blend that really nicely. And it just depends on what blender I'm in the mood to use, but I was prepared. I washed everything today, and I was like, no, I'm gonna use all of my blenders that I have. So I have 3. So we're gonna take it right here. And so this allows this to just really lift up my eye instead of pulling it down to your cheekbone, your concealer. It ends up allowing your cheek to look a lot fuller and rounder. So this allows just that eye lift, and then we'll sculpt the rest of the face. You to do a little bit more of this definition with my Perfecting Concealer. And so I take it right on my chin and right at that Cupid's bow, because it's a big point right there at your lip. If you weren't aware of why it's called Cupid's bow, it has that little dip. And so I'm gonna go ahead and just take this small blender and blend that out. So right here on your chin, where it just kind of has that natural dip, keep your concealer under that. Okay, don't go too close into your lip area. Cupid's bow, run it right up into your nose. And then we want to run this concealer down the tip of the nose and just really highlight how thin our nose is. Take my contouring stick, and this is the Mary Kay at Play line that Mary Kay has, and it's called Contouring Stick. And this is the Jet, and it's Sculpted 1. So I love this. I've been using it for quite some time. Mary Kay really comes out with these amazing products, but sometimes they'll be limited edition. So when they're limited, grab them up because you never know if they're gonna be back. And if they are gonna be back, you're not really sure when. So be prepared and get them because you will love them. Mary Kay does not make a product that you will not enjoy or love, and I can just promise you that because since I was in middle school, this is the only product, cosmetic line, and I'm in my 30s, that has ever touched my face. And I am a makeup guru. So as a makeup artist for years, performing for weddings and proms and all that, really creating beautiful looks. And then obviously for myself and just because occasions and events, I've been able to do it all with just using the Mary Kay product line. So it's definitely doable. So I just really take it through and I just sculpt my whole face. So I have a compact that has 2 contour colors and 2 highlighter colors, and so what I enjoy doing the most with these colors is contouring my nose and just touching up my contour itself and like warming up my face. So I love to take the color Latte. It looks like a latte coffee. It's so delicious and yummy on the face. So I'm just gonna take it and pat it right through the area that I just contoured and just take it right up into the temples and right around my hairline and just make sure everything's blended really nice. And then I'm just gonna repeat that over on the other side of my face, take it through the temple, rub it up into the hairline, and just make sure everything is blended through that area. This is the Mary Kay cheek brush, and the coolest thing about it is that it's kind of like dual purpose. So it has this flat apple right here that I like to use for my cheek color and what I just did with my latte. But then it has this tip here, which is great to get in and help contour and sculpt the face. So I dip it right into my latte and it's just right on the tip there. So once I kind of can grab my nose, then I just take it and lay it right here. And I don't brush yet, I just pat it, take it on the other side, and it curves nicely right where it needs to lay to grab a good contour for the nose. So once it's placed, then I can just gently rub it up and down and just kind of add a little bit of pressure and rub it right into the brows, because you really want to contour from the brows down to the tip of your nose. Depending on your nose shape, there is an amazing contour tutorial right here on my channel, so you can check out how to contour your nose because everyone's nose is different. And now what I'm gonna do is I'm just gonna go in with my highlighter, and I'm gonna go in with the lightest highlighter color called Glazed, and then there is Honey Glow. So I'm gonna go in with Glazed, and I'm gonna go right into the apple of that same brush, and I'm just gonna really pick it up on the high part of my cheekbone, and this is gonna really give me a good nice glow, especially when you want to do a natural makeup look and you don't want to do anything too heavy, but you just want to look like you're together. Hello. Oh, the thing with this as well, you can add a little bit more pressure. So depending on your skin tone, it's really going to be a big difference depending on which contour or which highlighter you use. That's why I keep this available for me to use while I'm doing my makeup. But for now, that's what I want to use, is this Glazed. Cute. Okay, go in with Cocoa, and I'm just gonna add it right here on the tip of this brush, and I've dipped it once. Deep and rich this color is, and it just allows me to like just grab it a little bit more, pop right through here. So it just allows that cheekbone to look more lifted and popped. Now what I want to do is perfect my nose a little bit more. I just go in with that deep concealer, again, Deep Ivory Perfecting Concealer. I'm just gonna take a couple dabs right down the center of my nose and right on the side of my nose right here. And I'm gonna take it in with this cream concealer brush. It's a really amazing cream brush that it allows me to really work and move this concealer around without making a big mess. That way it just really allows that sculpted look. I go back and forth, I pat, and then I kind of rub a little bit. I'm very gentle when I do this. I don't want to rub too much of the product away. Now that that's in place, I just kind of rub across the bridge of my nose, down the sides again, and boom. Good cheek color. And with my cheek color, I like to do rosy nude when I'm doing a natural makeup look because I don't want to really do anything too pink or too dark. So I stick to this shade Rosy Nude. And so I just take, again, that same brush and I just pop it right here on the top of those cheekbones. And I pull up into the hairline because my face is obviously narrow. I mean, we can tell different face shapes are different, and so that is gonna help with the way you apply. But if you want to keep your face looking more narrow, then taking your cheek color and pulling it from like right here at the top of that cheekbone and pulling it up into the hairline, not really working on the apple of the cheek, is gonna allow you to have a better look and grasp on this whole like sculpted face look, okay? A lighter concealer, which again is the Deep Ivory concealer, and I'm just gonna take it all over my eyelids. I'm not gonna do a ton, but I'm just gonna do a little bit because we have a lot of discoloration in our eyelids or veiny looks, and so I'm just gonna pat this all over. Do a more natural look. I love using the same colors that I do with contouring, so I love going back with this Latte, and so I'm just gonna take Latte with this blending brush. So this is the eye blending, the Mary Kay brush, and I'm just gonna take it and pat it right on this brow bone. And I just kind of easily, that's why it's great to have a blending brush, because you just easily pat it there and then you just dust it back and forth. And then I take my brush that is a smudger brush, and I take this as well and I just really grab it underneath my eye, giving a really nice shadow illusion that our eyes are kind of done, but they're not done. I'm gonna pull open my palette here and I'm just gonna do Candlelight. And so with Candlelight, this just allows me to have like this just pretty shimmer right on the eyelid itself, and just kind of pat that back and forth. Nothing too fancy, just a nice pretty glow. I don't do a lot of eyeliner at all when I do like this natural look, and so I do this mascara, which is called the Lash Intensity Mascara. I'm gonna use soft nude, and then I'm gonna do medium nude lip liner. And so these are both Mary Kay products. Leave the center on the bottom and the center on the top unlined. And then you're gonna go in with your gloss of choice, but this one's a really great one. It's that soft nude. And then I just take it right in the inner part that's not lined. Definitely gives you a nice look. I love being with you every single week and bringing you the coolest beauty education right here on my channel. So with this natural, beautiful makeup look, I really know that you're gonna be able to achieve this and feel so confident with the products that you're using. Every single Sunday at 2 o'clock, there's always a new upload. So make sure you're a subscriber so you get the premiere alert and you won't miss any episode, and we can be in the chats hanging out together. But what was your biggest takeaway from this video? What did you learn or love the most? I cannot wait to see you next time, and yes, have a great day. Mwah!